Okay, I'm gonna turn off my filters and see if that helps us hear things a bit better. Okay, it looks like that worked. Yay! Everyone can hear me now. Unfortunately, at the beginning, when it was dead silent, I was saying how I had fixed all the audio issues. Obviously, that was hubris on my part, but I am going to just repeat. I think I figured out why the desktop audio was not working on my prior streams, and unfortunately my FL Studio stream, no one could hear any of the music I was making. So I think I have the desktop audio issue fixed, and so I also checked to see if this game's music would get me copyright struck, and it doesn't seem so. So let's turn this on and see if you guys can hear the music. I'm going to turn it down so you can hear my voice over it whenever it happens. I'm checking on my extra device to see if it's working. Unfortunately, it seems like the desktop audio is still not fixed. I'll have to look into that at another time. So until then, let's just get started on the game. Time marches on. Let me just adjust some of these mic settings so you're not picking up maybe as much as the noise. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure everyone can still hear me. Looking good. Let me just turn on a couple more. Okay, I found which filter was blocking me. So let's go ahead and start our new game with shoe number 4. And I mentioned in my Surviving Mars video that we're going to start in a different area. I don't think it was me that was the problem. I think the lake is just cursed. It has to be. So let's do Twisty River instead. The internet upload lag today isn't as bad as it's been in the past. And I do have the chat room open for me to see on my other device. So everything should be within a pretty close time frame of each other. I've moved around my interfaces so they won't block every box I open this time. Okay, let's get our setup here. First things first, let's find something to hunt. Something that preferably won't kill us, like a lion. Why is everything around here so freaking dangerous? Literally everything's a red or an orange. I don't see any green. Oh, this does not bode well. We're surrounded by predators. And really, really dangerous looking herbivores. Okay, let's try and go fight the... I was gonna say let's try and fight the rhino, but that's probably got beef to it. It's not gonna go down easily enough for my one-person team. Oh yay! Move on. Okay. We'll go hunt this adult male. And by the way, Shu last time was very close to us, and I did run past him in the viewer. But he was just standing there doing nothing. Literally just standing and starving to death. Speed this up. We gotta go pretty far away for this meat. And luckily it was a success. Alright, let's get out of this view. See, it wasn't me. The lake was just cursed. Okay, so we're going to find a place to set down our tent and stuff. And start our civilization. We want to be around some pretty good resources. So I think I'm going to start here. Let's go ahead and put up a tanner and some stockpiles, so he'll actually bring the materials over here. Some stick pile and stone pile. Alright, we'll get this going. Now, as always, I will try to do the full 3-hour stream as long as everything's going good. The Surviving Mars stream had a problem. In the last 20 minutes, the screen froze, and nothing that was happening on screen was being portrayed on stream. So I am going to also keep an eye out for that. Let's order some sticks to get collected so that we can start the drying rack and get our tent built. I'll work on the desktop audio issues this afternoon. Let's not have enough stick. That way, hopefully by tomorrow's stream, we can have some music. I also looked it up, Surviving Mars. The basic station does not have copyright music. So we should be okay on that front. And games like this are always a little better with music, just because there is a lot of waiting. Okay, let's get this ordered up. I want you to be working on that right away. What do you mean? I'm guessing the resources went away. Maybe it took us too long and he didn't gather it. So let's fight a bear. Go fight the bear. We need pelts in order to... Oh, this isn't good. Run away, Shu! I killed another one! I'm so bad at this. That one was my fault. I expected a man to fight a bear with a stick. We're gonna do this again. Same startup. I don't know why I'm so bad at taking care of people. Okay, but this time let's not send a human into the wrong end of a deadly creature. Let's see if our setup's any better. A little better. Let's go hunt this bison. I don't know why his shoe's idle. Maybe him. Maybe because this guy's on the other side of the river. Okay. So let's go ahead and get our basic setup here. So he'll actually bring the materials over. Let's get the storages down. Get our tanner placed. And she was very lucky. He just swam past the lion going the opposite direction. I could have very easily killed him. Shoo, you had him! Yeah, you totally had him. He did not escape. You ran away. Don't lie to me. That bison did not escape. You ran away from that bison. I guess bison have been attacking humans since the dawn of time. And the story is don't get close to them. Unless you're in a simulation, in which case we're going to try to get hecka close to that bison. And murder it for its succulent meat. looking on stream and we are lagging pretty bad today. It seems like the internet gods have cursed my vanity. So right now we're about a 2-minute delay. About 2 minutes behind. You should not be idle. Go ahead. Oh yeah, we got this. Yes! So many pelts. We got a knowledge for it. Nice. So now he should prepare that and bring it over to our little stockpile area. Let's find sticks. Because we need to be able to build that tanner pretty quick now. Unfortunately, I think the nearest stick pile's around that lion. We'll have him gather from across the river. We don't. He's on low health. We don't want him to get eaten by a lion. Okay. There he goes. Look at all those resources. It's going to be great news for us. And it looks like some pretty dangerous animals are coming pretty close to the campsite. The bulls and stuff won't mess with us as long as we don't mess with them. The lion is a bit concerning though, because it will rip your face off in like 3 seconds. And that bear too. There's a lot of predators in this area. Now those mammoths, once we get more people, they're worth a lot of knowledge points to hunt. And I believe there's a milestone goal that you can get if you do hunt them as well. But it's definitely not something one person can do. Okay, looks like we're doing this just in time. He's getting sleepy. And he's actually starting his tanning now. What happened to our other material? Yeah, it's over here. And it is fading fast, so he needs to get these over here pretty quick. Let's get our first tent put up. Just put it here. We're gonna need 4 more sticks, so let's watch these and see if he'll start moving them before their expiration, because that would be incredibly frustrating. Yeah, he's not coming for those. Alright, let's go into some things to do. We need 4 more sticks for the tent, so let's start there. And unfortunately these may go to waste because we have nowhere to store them and we have nowhere to force our caveman to interact with them. And it looks like we're already in the stage where, oh, we can get him to come get these. How deceiving. Since there's such bad lag, we're going to keep this stream down to an hour today. So, hopefully, we will, I'll go until 10:30. First 30 minutes don't count. Just because of the mic issues and you couldn't hear me. And I want to give you guys enough content to be satisfied with at least. Yeah, looks like all our nice pelts and stuff dried up and went away. Unfortunately, that's how it be. Luckily, he did get, I think, no, he only got the one pelt over here to dry, so we are going to need to hunt again. So, guess let's look at that. He's not doing good on sleep. He's just gonna stop working altogether here in a second. Let's see if we can. So there's, yes. There's a young bison in low health. The problem is these older bison are going to attack Shu. But we need to try and get this done. Looks like he's doing his stick duties first. And that's okay, the bison are pretty close to camp right now. Taking a little snack break, that's good. Don't need you to die of starvation like all the others. Okay. I don't know how close, those bison are still close, so we're good. So this wandering around cycle and idle cycle cannot be allowed to stand, because he will literally sit there and die. So let's order him to go hunt. Because above all else, we need these pelts. We can gather sticks pretty much anytime. So it looks like we were able to get it pretty easy. Looks like he did get attacked by some of the other bulls, but luckily they won't guard the body. So once Shu stops running over the entirety of the mountains, he'll start harvesting that resource. I'm sorry, little guy. If there was another way, I would have done it. So we are going to need... Well, we already harvested those sticks, and he's just laid them there. Let's make sure our person's not idling. Okay, good. He is collecting. This is good. Yes! This is what we need. No, no idling. Carry stick. No idling, just stick. The good news is once this pelt is done, we should have a tent So let's just get him to do this last stick gathering task. We'll close this one off. Apparently we ordered him over to a stick that was just slightly next to it. It looks like that skin is done, so he'll actually start building this tent now, which is good. It's gonna let us get more people into the camp, and it's also going to allow him to sleep, which is good because he refuses to sleep outside on the ground like any human before tents would, and even in desperation would. So let's slow it down. While he's working on that, let's get some other stuff put up. Next we're going to need tools, because if he can't hunt or fish, we're in a bad place. So I guess right here is fine for tools. And this will be our next project. And then we're also going to get down a hearth, just so he can cook his meats. And get some satisfaction. And we do have some bone, so let's also get, oh, this requires skin, so let's leave that out. That's the, like a little totem. It helps give them satisfaction if they worship at it. Yes, we've got a tent and we're alive. We're looking good. I have a good feeling this is going to be the shoe that takes us all the way. This is going to be the one that gets us to the start of civilization. Okay. So let's set up some markers for collection. Yeah, actually, I think we'll hold off on that until we actually have people. We do need to hunt. So let's get this ibex over here for meat. And we do have enough knowledge points to spec into our first skills. So let's do dogs, because companionship is going to help us hunt and stuff and protect the camp. This meat's going to help us get through the winter. And also the pelt's going to help us build our tools, which we're going to need here pretty soon. Yep, there it is. We have no hunting tools. So luckily we only need 2 pelts. We've got 2 pelts drying. So let's get a... I think I'm going to put a stick marker. And let's do this pile that's actually pretty close to the camp. And we'll have them start gathering sticks. Let's get some markers down for stone. And one for flint. Yeah, he'll switch between these while we're waiting on our things to dry, our pelts to dry. So he's looking pretty good. We do need to get him some things that are going to boost his morale. Okay, this is good. We're going to set this to high priority. And we survived winter, our first winter, and the shoe's still alive. Okay, so we have 5 more points. Let's go ahead and upgrade our dog domestication. And now we have a buddy! We're not alone! This little buddy's gonna help us hunt and stuff later on. Oh, I thought she was sleeping. Where'd he go? Okay, he's over here. Gathering stone. Yeah, he's not doing too hot. He's really unhappy with the world. We gotta get him some hunting tools. Because we need more pelts in order to build a totem, and that's what helps them raise their morale. But overall, he's alive, so that's good. Oh, that's good. He's getting some flint. Now we'll stop having this pesky notification. Now, the high workload is rapidly decreasing the morale, so let's get rid of the markers. And just focus on stick collection. Because we're going to need food here pretty soon. And we don't have anything to get food with. Luckily this just needs the 3 sticks, which he's able to carry, so we should be able to get this up now. Looks like he's resting. So once this gets up, the first thing we're going to have to craft is a spear and a fishing harpoon. We need him to be able to hunt pelts, so spear. Okay, good. The trees are fruiting, so he's able to eat. So once we get spear, we'll be able to hunt and put up the totem. I think that's going to be our first goal, is getting the totem up, so he doesn't have to feel so sad about the world. Maybe we'll get lucky, and today we'll get more people in the encampment. Oh look! We're lucky! There's 2 more people in the encampment! I did not intend for that at all. Man, we're doing good. Choose not alone anymore. And look! We got the milestone, not alone. This is great news. So it looks like we got a man and his child that came and joined us. Looking at it good. Yeah! I don't want to automate the production on these just yet. I will make one of each for now. But the good news is... Oh, nope. They don't have any, they don't have any weapons on them. Never mind. Well, the good news is we're not alone. So... they're gonna go ahead and start collecting resources they need. You know, I don't really need that much flint right now. Let's just have you get a stone. Let's see. About finding some stone we can collect. Now, even though these large piles of stone are around here, we can't really do anything to them until we unlock picks. So we're gonna start the gather on that, and then oh, looks like I won't let him gather that. Trader has arrived. We don't have anything. We have bones, but we want to keep those. Those are pretty high value right now. 2 is high value right now. 10 is really high value, but clothes are an incredibly valuable resource, so... no, thank you. Thank you, but we don't have a lot to offer. But maybe come back sometime. We love friends. We're gonna go ahead and order another spear just so both our adults are taken care of. And let's get this hearth started because that's really gonna help morality in the camp. So it looks like everything's going pretty smoothly right now. But we do need to get some food. We need to really ramp up production here and our tools. Luckily we've got sticks to make those tools. We just need one of our villagers to actually go and make them. Oh, we've got a puppy! Oh no! Cave lion attack! And we're going to sound the alarm so our child stays in the tent. And so that everyone's called back to the center. See, here comes she running. We don't have any weapons. We only have a dog. Wait, Shu's got a knife! Go, Shu, go! Oh no, our pupper died! Shu, run! Oh, our poor dog. If we had spears, she'd still be alive. Or he. Sorry. We need the meat, so unfortunately we're gonna have to eat our poor friend. Hello there, Bladed. Sorry if you've been here for a minute. The lag is pretty substantial. So I'm just going to send you a quick message. Just so you know, my internet sucks. So sometimes it's really far behind. But welcome to the channel, and I hope you'll stick around for a bit, and maybe we could become space friends. So right now our main goal is just to get Shu to live until he dies of old age. He is my 4th Shu, and we're not going to talk about the other 3. Because 4th dimension Shu will not be tainted by the mistakes of our past. Even though he very nearly just died trying to fight a lion with a knife. Let's speed things back up. So it's not going so slow. We really need these weapons. So, any day now. Yes, we've got a harpoon too! This is good news. Okay, we're gonna set up our fishing spots. That way we can have continuous fishing going on. And I don't want to set up a hunting zone in this area just because everything is so completely dangerous that I feel like it would wind up getting someone killed. So for now, let's just find a good target, preferably close by. We do need more pelts in order to build our first totem and make sure everyone's happy. Let's go get revenge on the lion that took away our friend. So we're doing good on these. I want to keep workload down a bit just because morality is low in the village. Oh, thanks for the follow, Blade. I'm sorry that everything's so lag behind. I know you probably did that quite a bit ago. Just so you know, you are my first follower. I had one that got away, but you're now in the Space Friend Club. Welcome. I hope that you'll stick around and watch us some other days. Tomorrow we'll be playing Surviving Mars. Every Monday we do some art, and every Tuesday we make some music. We will play different games in the future, but these are just some of my favorite. And we're going to try to follow these until the end of our capabilities. Okay, we have enough knowledge points to go ahead and get something new. Let's get the drying food technology. That's really gonna help. Blizzard's happening. We don't really have clothes. We should be fine though. Let's get a food dryer set up right next to our tool tent here. Alright, get that going. Sometimes I get spooked because our dogs have a very similar silhouette and walk cycle to the lions. And I'll think a lion's just walking around in our village and it's just a good pupper. Just a good old boy. Okay, and it looks like our people are smart enough to go into their tent right now. Good news is we've got 2 skins. This only requires sticks. So let's get our totem placed down. We'll set it over here next to a rock. In the past, I imagine this would be pretty accurate and they could make some nice paintings and etchings into the stone. I don't think this game's that advanced, but it's a nice thought. Whatever the game can't provide, we will use our imagination for. And let's set this priority to be high. I said it in my first video, but I do really appreciate the update they did to the models. I was a very early beta player, and I remember when all the models kind of just looked the same. They added some nice variations. And I don't know, I just appreciate the detail they put into it. Survived another winter. This is the longest living shoe in the entire roster. He is the lucky shoe. And I'm sorry, I lied to you earlier. This is technically shoe number 5. We started on number 4. But he was tragically mauled to death by a bear, and that had nothing to do with anything that I did. At all. We'll also need to get a storage tent here pretty soon, but I want to wait until our totem is built because the storage tent does require pelts. And then the thing about this game, even though I'll have something set to high priority, they will ignore it and start to build other things anyway. Despite its flaws, though, I do love this game. You know, it's one of those comfort games. You don't really care about the downsides just because it's fun. And I think a lot of games forget that nowadays. They're so caught up in a lot of things that they forget just to make it fun. So let's just have fun. So luckily our totem is now built, and whenever they have low morale, they will go and worship at it, and that'll boost their happiness. So we're doing really, really great. Next, let's get a storage tent. It does require quite a bit of pelts, but it is pretty much a necessity, especially when we're going to be producing items. So let's find something nice to hunt that could give us a good pelt and isn't going to completely murder our people. Ooh, we got really lucky. A bunch of megaloceros. Everything else around here has been pretty dangerous, like these bison, the bears. It's nice to have, you know, a medium friend around. Wolf attack! Drop everything. Dude, where did you come from? Why are you even here? He traveled many, many miles to bite this guy in the ass. Okay, luckily he was alone. Sometimes they do travel in packs. Thanks for the free pelts, I guess. The free meat. And the nice bones. We did get knowledge from that. It was our first wolf, so let's go in here. Let's get slings. this will be nice for hunting. And let's just get a couple of those in the production line. That'll allow us to start attacking animals from a distance a bit better. And it'll help us maintain our villagers' health. Oh no, she was really sad. Let's order him to go take a break. No? No, you don't want to take a break? Okay then. I tried to give you the option. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Oh yeah, cook at that nice juicy steak of undetermined origin. Oh, and we were able to hunt the Megaloceros. We're just getting so lucky this game. You know what? I think it's because I'm actually a good person parent. I'm gonna say it. I'm a good person parent. I'm keeping so many persons alive. So it looks like some of these people are idling. Let's look. Our stick storage. Are they really just making the child collect all the sticks? Yeah, they are. We're going to... Oh, he's gonna go fish. And this guy's sleeping. This poor kid is single-handedly helping the village right now. Okay, you. We need a ton of sticks. Get to it. The good news is we have some sources of idle food production, so hopefully we won't starve to death. Hopefully. There's no telling in this game. And it looks like they used the pelts to make clothes. We don't have any in our rack, so we do need to hunt again. Let's try for reindeer. They're pretty rare in these parts. I only ever see one of them at a time, I think, right now. And in areas where there's roaming predators like that lion, it's good to keep an eye out. Sometimes they'll leave kills and we can harvest the resources without having to do any of the work. But right now it doesn't look like they're doing much on the hunting end. So we'll go ahead and mark that reindeer. And hopefully... Oh look, we do have a pelt drawing. They must have just been storing it. Oh well, we do need more pelts for another tent. Villagers will not populate more villagers. From what I understand, that's kind of impossible right now anyway, because both of our adult villagers are of the same gender, and humans don't work like that. Or so Hannah's told me. So we will go ahead and stockpile some pelts for our tent so we can get more villagers incoming. If you build it, they will come. Reindeer has escaped. Usually that just means the reindeer went over a hill and the people don't feel like following it. Let's get this Megaloceros. Yay, storage to construction. This is gonna be really good. If not for anything else but getting rid of these pesky notifications. I really don't need to know every 4 minutes that my storage is empty or full. Okay, let's get our next tent placed down. We'll put it there. I don't really want to place anything on the populated food resources spots. Not at least until we can begin agriculture. And I can't really do anything with this right now, but it will be useful to have in the future. It's a nice food resource. It's literally at our front door. We'll be able to harvest it right away and get it tucked into place. Okay, we've got more knowledge points. Let's upgrade to bone tools. These are a little more stabby than their wooden counterparts. And when you're an old cave person, extra stabby tools is a great token. Ooh, trader, do I actually have anything for you? I do have some bones. I could get a log or two out of the trade, but it's not needed. I don't really need anything they're offering, so we're just gonna ignore them for now. I can't just send them away, can't say no thank you, but we can't let them stay there. Welcome, friends. Make yourselves at home. Maybe come back for a visit. Or, you know, a stay. You're always welcome to come stay with us. Although it looks like your village is probably in a much better position than mine if it's already got logs. Okay, I'm checking our lag. Oh yeah, it's pretty substantial. So I'm sorry, Bladed, but these streams may be relatively short. I try to aim for 3 hours, but sometimes the lag in the area I live is not cooperative. The internet gods curse me and derive enjoyment from my suffering. So I keep the laggier ones down. But you're always welcome to watch my prior videos. And some days the internet is really, really good. And so you know, maybe just come by, drop in for a peep, or check out some of my old content. Yeah. We're doing just fine, but we need some restorative pelts now. The wear and tear is taking its toll on the tents. So we do have a lot of raw skin. We don't need to go hunting. We can check all our resources up here luckily, just for a quick shot. So everything's working out. We're doing a-okay. Okay, looks like we do have some stabby influence, which I can also check here. You have 1 bone spear. We still don't have enough people to tackle a mammoth. I think at least 4 hunters, 4 or 5 hunters is required to be able to take one of them down. So maybe that'll be a goal in the future. Hopefully we can get our population up before they go extinct. The mechanics for extinction in this game are not hunting based, but time based. So if we progress into a different era, it will make some species extinct. Got another storm coming in. Man, this is a stormy year. So it looks like our child grew up. And our cavemen are getting really old. It's not a bad thing, just we need to get this tent built up pretty soon. Let's go ahead and get a second dryer down. Right there. Right next to the first one. And let's just go through our menus and see if we have anything unlocked that could be useful. Looks like we're pretty up to date. So we have at least one of everything now, which is good. Looks like they're having some nice fish dinner. Good for them. And we're getting our another tent built. So we're doing good. And our dog population, I've noticed, tends to line up with our human population. So the more humans we get, the more dogs will populate. I haven't noticed any setups that I've had where there's been more dogs than people before. So that's an interesting bit of information. Now that we're on pretty solid footing, let's get our rock and flint collectors back down. And we should have more people come in here in just a bit. That, or maybe this woman will have a child. But for now, let's just focus on Shu. Let's see what's going on with our original caveman. He's doing pretty good. Just getting sticks. I'm doing so good. So new humans have joined. Good. It looks like we got one new human. And it's always great to have a new friend. Welcome, friend. So let's start with some automated production on some of these. We'll get bone harpoon, bone spear, biface, and sling. And we'll start having those in our regular cycle of production along with the clothes. We do need raw pelts. So let's go ahead and set up a hunting area. We'll do this side of the river. And we'll just have to keep an eye out and hopefully our people won't target anything too dangerous. But that'll automate our hunting, which is good. We won't have to micromanage them, hopefully. Cave lion attack. He's not even anywhere near the fighting. Run! No, was that Shu? Shu died! That wasn't even my fault. Oh. Shu! Shu! Shu. Oh. Felled by lion. The good news is he's not alone. Survived by his friends in the village. He will continue his legacy. He was just gathering some sticks in a field. He didn't deserve that. That was dirty. He deserved a better death. And I can't even give him a hero's burial. Because I haven't unlocked this. Looking like a lot of our hunting isn't very successful right now either. Yay, we finally have 5. Let's see if we can get a burial mound down before Shu. Yeah, okay. So luckily he's not deteriorating. Get a funerary mound. And so I guess in honor of Shu's death, let's make this the burial grounds. And then this one has other skins, so let's take a look. So I got this one and this one. Personally, I like this one. Just to start out with. And this one gets higher priority. Oh no! Shu decayed through the map before we could get this finished. I'm sorry, Shu. I failed you. So we got a trader. We don't really need food. And we're working on pelt production ourselves, so we don't need anything right now. Oh, we could get this done for future generations, I guess. Man, that sucks. Shu, how could you? How could you leave us like this? Oh, I thought she was gonna gather that stone I just ordered to be gathered. I guess she's on to better better task, probably hunting. Hunted first horse. Unfortunately, there's no way to keep berries and stuff from being decayed in this game. It would have been interesting to see preservation mechanics added as well, like fermenting or the process of being able to turn fruits into wines, vinegars, salt preservation, fruit drying even. There's a bunch of techniques that can be used to preserve vegetation, and I felt like that could have been a really nice add-on to the skill trees for especially the early game. Like, it could have been lumped in with the food dryer, just have a separate object for drying vegetations, or just a little barrel or set of jars for fermenting. And these are things humans have known from pretty early on through trial and error what they could have done. Or even ground preservation was a pretty big thing in the Ice Age, which I think is technically the period we're in right now. Just putting things in a cold hole in the ground. It worked. And if it works, it works. Okay, looks like this is getting on a rock. Oh, we finally collected that stone. Okay. New human was born. How lucky. What's your name? Herod. A welcome edition. Survive the winter. Get a free knowledge point. Do not pass go. Collect $200. As you can see, I think they've already added another dog to accompany the other human. Ooh, 2 humans have joined the settlement. So now we're back at full take capacity. Welcome, everyone. Unfortunately, you did not get to meet our great and illustrious Shu, founder and progenitor. Let's just find a nice place for our next tent. I feel like humans tend to like to place their dwellings pretty close to one another. So let's try to keep it pretty close to the other tents. Okay, got our first funeral mound. Took too long to make a difference for Shu, but it's here for anyone else. So we're doing really good on food collection, meats particularly. Just because I haven't set any gathering areas for harvesting local resources, I should probably do that. So we'll have one on this side, and we'll have one over here on this side. And we have enough knowledge points. Let's start tanning. This will allow us to get summer outfits added. Go over to production. We'll put it next to our tool hut here. But now we need to set up another collection to collect tannin. Luckily we have some trees in the area already. We'll set up a couple places for that. So everything seems to be going really well. We've got this other tent built now. Hello, not another lion attack! Red alert, everyone! I should have called Shu back. It was my biggest mistake. I'm not gonna make it again. Boy, this lion is on a mission. Please tell me you have a weapon. Okay, you have some things. Okay, backup arrived. Let him just go in that tent. He just full on walked into that tent. Luckily we didn't lose anyone. I know I said the other place was cursed, but more so I think this place has a curse of its own. It is a very dangerous grounds. We really need to get this composite tools. I didn't realize we needed it for axes and stuff. We should have got that before the tannin. Because this requires a log. So we can't really do anything with it until we unlock the other one. Or get a trader to trade with us. So we're doing okay. We're coming to the end of today's stream. Just because the lag is so horrific, I know it's going to take a lot of time to upload properly. So I'm going to end it here. I'll still be hanging out in chat for a little bit until everything's uploaded. But I think leaving it here for now is a good place. Next time, we'll just continue to branch out our skill tree. Let's go ahead and get a space friend saved. File going. Okay. We will leave it there for today. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. And thank you, Bladed Play, for following me. I hope you'll come visit us in the future. And until next time, have fun, space friends. See ya!